today. Quickly confirm me, is my audio and video is clear or not? Let's everyone join, then we'll start the discussion. So guys, I have seen a lot of vacancies in the March and April month, especially. How about you? You got the interviews? I cannot see the comments. ठीक है. Okay. And guys, one more announcement. We were planning to start the batch in April, but a lot of students asked us to, if possible, start in May, because right now in April month their interviews, not interviews, their college test and everything, semester exam, project, and all these things are going on. So we have discussed about this internally and plan to shift the batch from 15th April to 1st April. So we have decided to, start the new batch instead of 15th. Earlier we have decided for 15th April, but now we are shifting to May, 1st of May actually. Okay. Come on guys, if you are having any question, you can ask me one by one. Can't see the comments. Okay. Okay. So guys, how many of you are still looking for a job or figuring out your career? And how many of you are working professional? You can quickly tell me in the comments. So I'll get an idea what you're looking in this live for today. Okay, let's people join this live, then we'll start discussion. Let me check in the phone guys, because I'm unable to see any comments on the screen. Okay. Come on, guys. If anyone is having questions related to job, career, learning, so you can quickly ask me in the comments. Okay, okay. Vignesh, I have been working in the clinical operations domain for the past year, and I'm confused about whether I should learn statistical programming or focus on growing my current role. What my genuine suggestion is, Vignesh, that prepare yourself for statistical programming. It doesn't matter whether you're moving from clinical operations to statistical programming. See, coming to salary and growth, what I feel, it is more in statistical programming compared to clinical operation. I'm not sure about the salaries and growth in clinical operation, that you can tell me, but in statistical programming that is at high level. But the question is whether you should switch or not. See, in any of the case, whether you want to or not, if you prepare yourself for an high paying role within the same industry you're working, so your knowledge, it gets better, right? The understanding gets better, the interpretation gets better. So whether you're gonna work on your role or you want to switch, it gonna give you an benefit for you. It gonna give you an edge in terms of knowledge. Okay. So what I feel, if you can spend some time and some money, obviously you should upgrade your skill and get in diverse knowledge what happens, because once you prepare yourself, once anyone prepares themselves for statistical programming or any role which is at the top end, which gives you the knowledge of end to end operations, what happened, when happened, how the programming happened, how the submissions happened, what to analyze, what not to analyze, how the data is coming. So that gonna give you a deeper understanding. Now it's up to you. Okay, so I think you got the clarity, Vignesh. You can confirm me. Okay. So come on, guys. If others too are having some questions, you can quickly ask me. And recently, I made a change in our course, guys. Now we have divided this clinical science course or statistical programming course into three divisions. The very first is clinical SAS, which includes SAS, clinical, which includes project as well, plus exam prep. Okay. Second, that is clinical SAS 2.0, which includes SAS, clinical, exam prep, and R language. Okay. Third one is clinical SAS plus data science, which includes SAS, clinical, exam prep, R language, Python language, SQL, and Power BI. The third one is known as clinical SAS plus data science. And that's why you can see SAS, R, Python, SQL, Power BI. So it makes you eligible for all the data analyst role and data scientist role. Prashant is asking clinical science exam is hard or easy? It's easy, but you need to prepare in a good way. You need to prepare yourself in a good way. It's very simple. If you are able to solve, um, in the video description, you'll get the link of our website. If you go and check on our website, there is an exam prep, base as exam prep test. There are 10 tests. If you give those 10 tests, each of the tests is having 40 questions. So 14 to 10. If you give those 10 tests, so those 10 test questions are the questions from base as exam, previous questions. So if you prepare in this way, obviously you can crack it. No worries, Prashant. You just prepare well. If you have any questions, you can connect me. Uh, you can check my number in the channel. At the top of the channel, you will check. You can see my number. You can connect me. Maybe I can guide you and help you. Exam is easy. It's not that difficult. But prepare yourself so there is no wastage of money, because if you fail this exam, you have to again pay and again give the exam. So it's better to prepare yourself in a better way so you don't have to again give the exam. That's the thing. But for sure, I can help you. All these details, marks, time, duration, uh, all this are mentioned on Google itself. Simply Google it, you will get the complete idea. Swaraj is asking, what is this live about? This live is about Swaraj, career discussion. If you have completed your college, if you are into college, right? And some people got connected with us who want to make their career in pharmaceutical or clinical research company. Even we train for some of the roles like statistical programming, CDM programming, biostatistician. Okay, we train on data analysis tools like SAS or Python. So I hope you got clear idea now. Okay. Muhammad Raza Altaf, sir, can I do with B Farm? Obviously. See, college is for making yourself ready for the jobs which is there in the market. So if you are upgrading yourself, or if you are upgrading your skills during the college, that is the best time, guys. Because after college, you need to spend additional time. Like these courses are like of 4 months to 7 months or 8 months. It can take your 1 year of time. But if you do, within the college span, along with your education, if you prepare for this as well, it's going to be little easier for you. Why it is easier? Because you will get the good knowledge apart from the bookish knowledge you are getting in the college, because here everything is practical. Here you are learning what is, or as per the industry requirement. Second thing, you are saving your time. After the college, you don't need to spend additional 6 7 8 months to update your, to enhance your skills. Sounds good. I am a computer science undergraduate. Okay, so you are doing your graduation, Swaraj? Satyam. For biostatistician role, SAS knowledge is necessary, or only statistic knowledge will be sufficient? For biostatistician role, in the current era, you need to learn, or earlier as well, SAS knowledge was even mandatory. Even now, you should know tools like SAS and R. Now you should know R as well. For biostatistics and statistical programming, SAS and R, both the tools are mandatory. Okay. And if somehow you don't know R, you should must know 100% know SAS. But knowing R is almost mandatory in 2026. Either be it statistical programming role, be it biostatistician role. Kruti, can BDS plus health informating graduate make career in? Obviously, you can work in pharmaceutical clinical research company. You have done health informatics, right? So here you will be analyzing healthcare data. You'll be working kind of as a data analyst, and you'll be responsible for analyzing clinical data, which is nothing but patient data or volunteers data who are participating in study. You'll be working in the study and responsible for analyzing the data, clinical data. Okay. So I can see 6 people are live, guys. Kriti is asking, I'm base as certified, not getting in. So you have done the project part as well, Kriti, or you have learned only SAS software? Shiva, hello Shiva. Kriti, only SAS software is not enough for getting interviews. The minimum requirement is you should know the SAS software, you should have the project knowledge, you must have worked with one of the project and created SDM Adam table listing, and then SAS certification. Ayush, Tula. Sir, if only Python will be possible to get into clinical data management. See, if you see the possibility, everything is possible. Even without the knowledge of these tools, there is 1% or 10% chance you can get the job, because obviously companies train as well, right? But the problem is now they are getting sufficient number or good number of candidate whose knowledge is great. The number of skills are great. Now, what is happening if they see a candidate who have the knowledge of SAS, R, or Python, and he have worked on project as well? The question is how, why he will select a candidate who have only SAS knowledge or Python knowledge, right? There should be some requirement that they are working on Python and they need a guy who works on Python only. So if that is the case, you can get selected. But you got my point, right? In most of the scenario, now they are having good number of candidate who have like multiple tool knowledge. At least they are having SAS, and then they are having R or Python, and then project knowledge like SDM item table listing. That's the reason getting into CDM or statistical programming with only one tool knowledge is little difficult. It's not a difficult, little difficult. Shiva, for this you can connect me on my number. There I can share you the details. Okay, so guys, if you're having more questions, you can ask quickly. User, sir, basis certification was mandatory. The simple rule is that if you have basis certification, your chances of getting interviews are more compared to the people who are not having this certification. Thank you, Bhavesh. Ayush, sir, is it worth in India? It's very difficult for me if I'm a graduate to learn Python. Obviously, it's not Ayush in India, it's globally as well. See, why we are talking, why I'm sitting here and giving you some knowledge? Because I have learned these technologies and somewhere I have worked as well. Okay. And then I got this knowledge. So, learning new skills, if you want to work with corporate, is very important. And these tools are like learning SAS, R, or Python. These are very important. If you want to become a data analyst, if you want to work in the IT companies, not only in India, globally as well, because these languages, SAS or Python, this is being used globally, not only in clinical domain, but in every domain these tools are being used for analyzing the data. So it opens up your doors for multiple roles if you prepare yourself wisely. Dhana, hi sir, I have seen your video there. Interesting. I live in US, based as a but as a new beginner, obviously there are opportunities, but you need to wait for the right time. It's not waiting. You need to continue a process. You need to apply in a better way. I have seen people. I have done some of the counseling session. What I found, they are tapping only 30% of the market. When they are applying, they are not applying properly. So what is happening? They are reaching out to the 30% of market. Remaining 70% of market they haven't even touched. They haven't even applied. They are not, unable. Their CV is not reaching there. So their CVs, they are feeling like I'm trying my 100%, but their CV is reaching out only in the 30% of market, and that's where the problem is. So if you are able to tap the 100% of the market, if we are able to circulate our CV, if you are able to reach out to them and get better with time, so obviously you'll get the benefit of it. You're learning, you're going to get the interviews, and soon once you get some interviews, you'll able to crack as well. Starting your career in clinical SaaS role and any beginner tips, the tips are very simple. There are three phases. One is learning, second is getting interview, third is cracking interview. Figure out in each of the phase that where you are lacking, what you are not doing, what you should must do. In learning, are you not giving sufficient time? Are you not solving questions to improve your technical knowledge? Are you not revising it? You are getting forgotten. In applying, are you doing some mistake? Are you not able to reach to 100% of the market? You are reaching out to 30% of the market only. Um, in cracking interview, are you tracking your interviews or not? If you got one or two interview, have you noted down the questions or not? Then you accordingly, as per the previous interview, did you made yourself better or not? So in each of this phase, you need to figure it out where you are getting stuck, get better. And once you get the job, your initial 6 months to 1 year is very important. Don't get lazy in the initial 6 months to 1 year, because if you focus on the initial 6 months to 1 year, that is the high learning phase. If you focus and learn in a better way in the initial 6 months to 1 year, then your upcoming year is going to be smooth. If someone gets lazy in the initial 6 months to 1 year, their upcoming year is going to be difficult. User, sir, after completing the high school, how many months it will take to get job? Approx 4 to 6 months. It can you can. I have seen some people they got early as well, and some people they took more time as well. Approx 6 months you should count if you are applying in a consistent way. Ayush, nothing gonna replace another one, but one tool not gonna replace. You don't think in that way. What companies want, these are the option available. Earlier they were looking only SAS or using only SAS. Now they looked in the market. R and Python is being used by many industry. Why we are not using? They started using R, and somewhere they are also trying Python as well. So they are not seeing it as an replacement. They are seeing it as an additional knowledge. They are thinking in that way. If a candidate is coming to us, if they are earlier learning SAS only in software, why can't we tell them to learn R as well? And some of them are telling, why can't we tell you to learn Python as well? So they are seeing in that way that now one should know SAS and R, both the software. So whether in future they replace or do what to do, whatever they do, it doesn't matter to you. You know both the tools, you are ready to go with that. Yes, Shiva. I'm asking Hansla. Just give me a minute, guys. Yes, guys. Someone is asking, we have to learn data visualization tools. No, but if you want to learn, you can learn Power BI, because in our clinical SAS plus data science course we have included SAS in languages. Softwares, I'll tell you, SAS are Python, SQL, Power BI, and GitHub. These things. Okay, so come on, be quick, guys. If you are getting, how much do you charge for R and set both? Ayush, you can connect to me, and even maybe within few days, I'm gonna create a video, because we are planning to start a batch in May. We are about to start on 15th of April, but we are postponing it to May because many of the students ask their exams and these things are there, so they want to start in May. So we have postponed it. And even you can connect to me. You can see my number is there. If you click on this channel, at the top of the channel, you can see my number. And for the fees, and you don't need to worry. It is one of the affordable fees with the proper, intense training from scratch to end. Puppy is asking, how can memorize all the syntax statistical method increase calling power for? The simple answer is practice. Practice. The more you practice, the more it's gonna be easier for you to memorize. Do you need to memorize how to drink the water, how to pick up the glass? You have done it for thousands of times now. You don't need to remember it. Do you need to remember after turning on the vehicle how to put the gear and all those things? You have driven thousands of times, you don't need to remember it. And believe me, puppy, this is the same case for everyone. There is no quick way that you can memorize and you don't forget. It can happen that you can forget, and that is totally fine. Even interviewer also know that you can forget, but you are getting forgot. You are forgetting everything that is not they are looking for. If you are forgetting, like let's suppose out of 10 you forgot 3 things, 4 things, okay, up to certain level is fine, 2 things. Practice more. The simple answer is. And when you are learning the first code, you are making it ready. After the code, you just write the syntax as well and definition as well. So whenever you see the code, your raw codes, you will see the syntax as well and definition as well. There should be one standard code which you maintain, and there, let's suppose if you learn scan function, you have use scan function. After the scan function, at the bottom you can write the syntax for scan, and then the definition for scan. Like scan function is used to read or extract a substring, and the syntax will be scan, and then in parenthesis first argument will be variable name, second argument will be word position, third argument will be delimiter, fourth argument will be modifier. Tron, I have took a course in 2024 and have not started studying yet. I feel hopeless in the IT sector. Currently I am a freelance earning 70,000. I bought your course but didn't attend it. I have some records. Oh, why so, Proton? Like, why this happened? You can still connect to me. Maybe I can guide you. Maybe I can guide you a roadmap, a path. So at least you can bring the knowledge. What I feel, you are getting the job or not, that is secondary. But at least if you learn those skills, these skills, SAS, R, or Python, and this domain knowledge, this is gonna help you a lot wherever you're gonna work. Because I know these softwares and industry knowledge, I can relate with many of the things. That is by default I'm getting. Same goes for you. I told this guy already to practice it like weeks before the interview, but he prepared things in 2 days and got rejected. So Papi and Anasking, do you guys know each other? Like, I'm the only one who don't know you guys, is it? This is common, Anas. What I have seen, even I've seen in some of my student. So when I got connected and they told like, sir, we got like recently one interview, but because from last 2 3 months I was not getting interview, not getting any good response, so I have stopped the practice. And they have suddenly scheduled the interview. I was having only 2 3 days, so I was unable to prepare much. I asked how was the interview, so he told the interview was not that much difficult, and because I was not doing the practice, that's the reason I get failed. I got rejected rejection recently. In which company you have given the interview, and whether it was for fresher role or how it is? Tron is asking, okay, sir, I'll connect. I want to go to some safe sector and clinical program, etc. What do you think? Is it safe in future? Obviously, it is safe. Don't worry about the future. Just make yourself better in the present. Okay. Always have this concept in mind. Tomorrow, anything can happen, whether be it good or bad with you. But because you will assume about tomorrow, today itself, okay, you will start getting the fear, and instead of upgrading your skills, you will start feeling like, okay, something will gonna take the job, something gonna take that, and because of that your learning is gonna get stopped, and that is not it should happen. You should keep learning. Okay, it's not keep learning like every month, every year, but in a particular span. Let's suppose in a span of 5 6 years, you should look around in the market, what is something good I can learn, and you should learn it. Amgen Pharmaceuticals. For which role? It's for CDM, statistical programmer. Which role? Tron 5204. Also, I am 2021 pass out. कोई दिक्कत ये आगे. Tron, don't worry. Just connect me. I'll guide you personally. See, there are two things which we cannot change. Our pass out year is, let be it 2019, 20, 21, 28, 24. That is already fixed. We cannot change. What we can change, we gonna work on that. That first, do we need to learn some skills? Am I applying the job in a better way? How I can crack the interview? How I can make myself better? What is already fixed, the pass out year, is that you don't need to worry about that. That is already fixed now, we cannot change. And that happens with many of the people. But the market is still open for the people who are having right skills. For 2 years of experience, statistical programming. Okay, so you have the real 2 years of experience, or you just worked on some project and you showed yourself that you have 2 years of experience? And Ayush, my is I have done degree in mechanical, but eventually I have tried many things in my life, and after trying many things, I landed up into this industry and got this job as a statistical programmer. Worked for some years, then I felt that I'm much more interested into teaching and started teaching, and now we run an academy, clinical study academy, where we prepare students for statistical programming, biostatistician, and we do consulting as well. And we train softwares like SAS, R, Python, Power BI, SQL. Okay, okay. Nicolo, hi, I'm frustrated with this whole job hunting. Almost all opportunities require experience. I have from internships as a grade. Nicole, you can connect me. There are two options. Either you can directly connect me on my number or ping me on WhatsApp. I'll give you a time where at that time we can connect. Second, you can book one-to-one counseling. I'll give you some tips there, and that gonna be the top-notch one. After that, you don't need to hunt here and there, like struggle here and there whether I'm going in wrong direction or what is happening with me. Coming to what is happening with you, it's in case that happens with 80 or 90% of students. Okay, what is happening with you, that is the scenario of 90% student. But there are some solution, there are some ways. Just need to figure out, are you working in that direction or you are going in wrong direction. Okay, so you can find the link in the video description to connect me. That's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, quickly ask me, or else we'll wind up this live discussion for now. ठीक है, so that's all, guys. That's all. Let's end this live discussion, and thank you everyone, and bye bye everyone. Let's take the last question. We have to do internship for R or Python is required or not? We have to do internship for R and Python. Is it required or not? No, no. Knowledge of R and Python is enough. Don't need to do any internship or kind of thing. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's end this live discussion. Let's meet in the next live. Till the time, bye bye everyone, and thank you everyone.